Hey, 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 what's going on?
Hello,
Kylie
and Kacy. And today in this video, we are sharing with you the one question that will change the trajectory of your life. Physically, financially, mentally, emotionally. This one question, when you ask yourself this question today, your answer will be a result of the goals that you achieve for yourself. So Kylie and I, we're so excited for this message today. Today we're drinking some celery juice with you.
Celery juice. Why are we drinking celery juice right now?
Because I ran out of celery yesterday. And I actually ordered a case of celery from a natural food store. I was super excited. And then what happened was my case of celery didn't come in. So I didn't have celery juice this morning. And I am making up for it tonight because I've made a commitment 6 months ago to celery juice every morning. And we are going to get into this video today and explain to you the difference of what a commitment can do for your life.
And if you don't know how great celery juice is for you, just Google it. It's like the new keto diet.
Oh, cut it out.
I'm just
Kylie.
kidding. It's the thing that people are talking about. Juicing's great for you. But hey, so grateful for you to be here with us tonight. Jojo, it tells us you want to be in our video.
Jojo, you want to hop on?
Jojo, we will invite you onto this live.
Hi, Noah. Hi, Elijah.
Jojo, we should do a dual live. That would be so fun. Okay, while you're dipping on, say hey, hey, hey in the comments below. If you are new to our channel, say hashtag newbie in the comments below. Kacy and I, and send me a personal message because I have a free gift that I'd love to send to you. So if you are new, Kacy and I have a free gift for you. So send me a message and I'll give you that gift. The gift that we give out is one thing that has changed both of our lives dramatically. So if you're new, reach out to me. I'd love to give you that free gift. And then if you're on the replay, drop down hashtag replay so we can connect with you when this broadcast is over. So in this message, we're talking about the one thing that will change the trajectory of your life. Oh, yay. Jojo says her boys are with her. I love it.
They're talking to us. Noah,
What's up,
Elijah,
guys?
we're excited you're here with us tonight.
So stoked. Noah and Elijah, this one tip
one question
will change the
your
trajectory of your lives. So we're stoked that you're here with us tonight.
So this is something Kylie and I heard from John Assif. He's an incredible personal development guru. This question changed his life. This question changed my life 7 years ago. More likely 4.5 years ago. 3 years ago. This question has changed my life in so many different ways. So in this video, we're going to share with you this one question that will change the future of yourself, and it could potentially change the future of generations of your family.
No, that's so true. So I'm excited for us to kick this off.
So here is the one question. I know you're on this video because you have goals for yourself. I know you wouldn't watch Twinspiration every day if you didn't have goals for yourself.
You weren't looking for some inspiration.
If you weren't willing to grow and to learn and to become better and to focus on being the best version of yourself. I know you wouldn't be watching this video if that wasn't you. But maybe you watch our videos day after day and you get inspired but you don't take any action. You're interested in changing your life, but it's not a priority. Here's the one question. This question will change your life. And what it is, are you interested or are you committed? So John shares this story of his first mentor. And his first mentor asked him this question. So John is this young 21-year-old guy, and he meets this man who radiates something different, who radiates confidence, who radiates success, who radiates abundance. And John asked this guy, how do I get what you have?
And John was a guy who he barely graduated high school.
He didn't. He finished 11th grade.
He didn't get good grades. He started hanging out with a bad crowd. He got into bad things.
His dad was a taxi cab driver, and his mom was a seamstress. And so, yet he's made millions and millions of dollars.
And for him, he didn't see his life going anywhere. And then he met this guy.
And this question changed his life. And his mentor asked him this question. Are you interested in having this lifestyle and in achieving the things that I've achieved? Or are you committed? And John's question back, as a good student asks good questions. His question back was, what's the difference? What's the difference between interested and committed? Well, let me share with you. About a year ago, I started developing some skin issues. I didn't know what was going on with my skin. My whole right side, left side of my face was red and blotchy. I couldn't go anywhere without makeup on. I kept, kind of trying new things. I was just kind of sort of trying.
You were interested.
I was interested in making a change, but I wasn't committed to making a change. So being interested is you do what's easy or convenient. If you're interested, what you do is you allow your stories and your excuses be the reason why you don't move forward. So I was interested for about 8 months. I was interested in making change, but I never committed.
It was the wrong timing. Kacy was traveling. It was hard to do.
You hear these stories?
These really. What were your stories?
My stories was, I'm traveling. I don't have time. I can't afford it. I kept telling myself these stories and making up these excuses in my mind that I couldn't fix my skin issues. Oh, I should schedule a doctor's appointment. I don't have time. I made up these stories in my mind. And then something happened. In January, I made a commitment. I made a commitment to celery juice. I made a commitment to a couple other lifestyle changes. What happened 6 months later, my skin is the best it's been in over a year. I can finally go places without makeup on and feel confident. But for 8 to 10 months, I didn't feel that way. I wasn't confident because I was only interested in making a change. When we're interested, we let the stories and our reasons and our excuses of why we can't determine our success. All of our obstacles are bigger than our visions and our goals.
So that's what happens. When we decide that we want to change our life, we let our obstacles stop us. Mm-hmm. Right? How many of us want to be healthy and be in the best shape of your life? Right? Have you been there? You've been interested in it. But there's always been obstacles. Oh, it's too expensive. I can't do that program. I don't have time. It's not for me right now. Well, my spouse doesn't support me. Right? Those are all stories 90% of the people make up in their mind when it comes to living a healthy lifestyle. Right? But what...
They have reasons of why they can't be healthy.
Every time. Hey, oh, well, it's Susie's birthday. It's Sally's holiday. It's whatever. Did you know... I'm pretty sure, you can correct me if I'm wrong, PK may know the answer to this question. There is at least one holiday in every single month, and there's probably one of your really good birthdays every month too. Right? So there's at least 2 reasons every month why you shouldn't be healthy. And that's the one reason that holds you back from changing your life. And that's how you make a change. Is when you decide, okay, I'm going to stop letting my... What's up, Aaron Birch?
Hi, Aaron.
I'm going to stop letting my stories dictate my results, which are none. And you're going to make the decision to be committed. Right? Why did I not make money for 3 years in entrepreneurship? Because I was interested and I didn't work at all in my business. Right? I didn't do the things I needed to do. I wasn't committed. Kays, when did we become successful entrepreneurs?
Kylie and I started making a consistent income in entrepreneurship when I quit my full-time job. I actually had to make a decision.
Hold on, PK says August. Okay, you know what? It's Ani's birthday in August, and also it's still summer, right? People use the summer barbecues as another excuse.
It's so true. There is always a reason to be unhealthy. There's always a reason. So Kylie and I didn't start making a strong, consistent income in our business until we both quit our full-time jobs. And we made a commitment that we're going to make it work no matter what. That was 3 years ago. The first year was a freaking roller coaster because Kylie and we weren't making enough money. We were committed. I was 100% committed, and that's when I put my back up against the wall and I learned the skills that I needed to learn in order to be successful. That first year, Kylie and I barely saved any money. We did a live video every day that year. Even you would have never known we were struggling. Also, I still ate healthy. I let my health be a priority. You know, there are cheap ways to eat healthy.
You guys want to know? You get the jasmine rice, you get the beans, you get the frozen vegetables.
And you can be healthy.
That's it. That's literally what Kacy and I ate the first year of our
I mean, we ate some
entrepreneurship.
other stuff too, but
chicken was a high
chicken
commodity.
was too expensive, right? But I made this decision in my business. I was going to be committed. I wasn't going to be interested anymore. So when we are interested, what happens is we let the stories, the reasons why, the excuses of why we can't dictate our results. All of our obstacles are bigger than our goals and our vision. What happens when we make a commitment? When you make a commitment, you do whatever it takes. Aaron says, burn the boats. That's what a commitment is. If you kind of sort of try, you'll kind of sort of get results. If you make a commitment and you burn the boats, what happens? You are committed to do whatever it takes. What will you do? You will upgrade your knowledge. You will upgrade your skills. You will develop the beliefs and habits to match the vision and goals. That's the difference between people who are creating success in their lives and people who aren't. They are willing to develop the beliefs and habits that match their vision and goals. That commitment is life-changing, but you have to be willing to let go of those limiting beliefs. You have to be willing to let go of those stories. You have to become aware enough to recognize when you are telling yourself a story that's not real. Guys, we're not born with our stories. But our beliefs create our stories. We're not born that way. But our subconscious minds are being formed by the time we're born. And really until we're 7 is that our subconscious minds are heavily being formed. We can't even remember back then. I don't remember many memories before I was 7 years old. But what do I have? My subconscious mind was programmed that way. My beliefs were created then. And now what do we have to do is we have to be willing to do whatever it takes to be committed. Be committed to upgrading our knowledge, our skills, and developing beliefs and habits that do match our goals and our vision.
And so Aaron brought up Burning the Boats, right? So one of my favorite books, so actually, shout out to PK, he actually got Kacy and I these Think and Grow Rich workbooks. So Think and Grow Rich is a book that I've read every day, almost every day for the last 4 years. It's been a while now. But I was just...
Wait, so from reading this book, what have you done?
I've committed to reading the book.
So she's created a habit of reading the book every day, and because of that, what Kylie has done is she has reprogrammed her belief systems because she's replacing her old belief systems with information, and it's through the repetition of that information and with that knowledge that she has reprogrammed her mind.
Exactly. And so actually just yesterday I was reading this part in the book, and so what it says is every person who wins in any undertaking must be willing to burn his ships and cut all sources of retreat. Only by doing can one be sure of maintaining that state of mind known as a burning desire to win, essential to success. You have to burn the boats. The reason why you're not successful in your business is because you keep telling your own stories.
You're not committed. You haven't made that decision to do whatever it takes.
That one decision, when you make a commitment, that's when your life is going to change. Right? Kacy and I had to quit our full-time jobs to become successful entrepreneurs.
It took us to do that, to be committed. We don't recommend that.
But what happened during that process, we quit our full-time jobs. I didn't have health insurance. I tore my ACL. I've had 2 knee surgeries in the last 5 years, or last 3 years. We've had obstacles, right? If we could write a book on the obstacles we've gone through over the last 3 years, But I didn't let those obstacles stop me. I let those obstacles define the person I am today. I truly believe that it's through the struggle your character is built. Right now, going through what we've gone through the last few years is, I have empathy for someone who can't, someone that says, hey, I want to be healthy, but it's too expensive. I have empathy. I was very healthy. That was something Kacy and I actually committed to 7 years ago, was being healthy. So I had already made the commitment to be healthy. So I wouldn't feed my body bad foods, because I know when I feed my body bad foods, my body's not happy, right? So I made that commitment prior to quitting my job. So when I didn't have a lot of money to eat healthy food, I did what I could with what I had, and that was enough. Right? Kacy and I made this decision that I'm going to be healthy. I'm going to follow these healthy lifestyle changes. And I was consistent through that even when I didn't have money to eat healthy. So when people tell me, yesterday I was talking to someone and she's like, oh, well, I don't have enough money to eat healthy and blah, blah, blah. And then she said, well, I was like, okay, well, this is like what I did when I didn't have money to eat healthy. And she goes, oh, well, my husband wouldn't eat that. We eat burgers, steaks, and
you can afford burgers and steak, but you don't have enough money to eat healthy?
Steaks are expensive.
Burgers expensive.
Right, you have to reevaluate your priorities.
And you're only interested at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing with my business. I was only interested until I put my back up against the wall. But that is the difference. And this one question will change your life. Any goal you're setting for yourself. Are you interested or are you committed? If you're interested, you'll do what's easy or convenient, and then what's going to happen is your stories, your reasons, and your excuses of why you can't will all be your obstacles of why you don't move forward. But you have to have your vision to be bigger than that, because if you have your stories and your reasons and excuses, these obstacles, bigger than your vision and your goals, you're not going to have success. You won't. If you allow your obstacles to be bigger than your visions and your goals, you're not going to create a change. You're not going to be committed. It's like that old analogy about a pig and a chicken.
Oh, it was a chicken. That's what it was. I was trying to think of the other animal.
All right. For breakfast, a pig is committed, right? A pig, sorry if you're vegan on here, but in order to get bacon for breakfast, a pig is slaughtered.
Where does bacon come from, right? The pig does not survive for you to have bacon.
No. A chicken lays an egg for you to have breakfast. See, the chicken is only interested, right? But a pig is committed to that breakfast. So if you think about this, if you're not where you want to be on your health journey, or you're not where you want to be in your business, it's not because you can't. It's because you're not willing to. Because you're just kind of sort of trying. You're just interested. And you're not committed.
Brigetta says, I'm the only obese person in my house. I'm the cook. So Brigetta, we got to get committed to a decision. Right? That's the one thing that's holding you back. And I get it. There's people in your life that maybe don't support that decision. Right? I was in a relationship when I was going through that hard year of entrepreneurship, and he didn't love to eat healthy, but he respected me enough to give me healthy options, right? I was very committed to eating healthy, so he respected that. So you have to set boundaries, and the reason why your spouse or partner doesn't trust you, it's because you haven't earned their trust.
You haven't gotten the results.
You're
They'll believe in you when you get results, but if you tried and tried and tried over again, they've probably seen you try. They don't believe that you're going to get the results. Because they've seen you be interested, not committed.
They've seen you say, I'm going to start my diet on Monday, and then Tuesday it's Sandy's birthday, Friday Susie's in town, Sunday you have a big breakfast after church. There's always a reason to not be successful, but it's the reasons that you choose that define you.
So our question for you today is, are you interested or are you committed? You can ask that in any area of your life. And if you are committed, you're willing to do whatever it takes. You're willing to upgrade your knowledge and your skills. You're willing to develop beliefs and habits that match your goals and vision. So Kylie and I heard this quote. Man, this must have been 6 years ago. But when I quit my job, this quote, man, I think I repeated it every day. And it's an Eric Worre quote. And what he says is, say yes, tell the world, and figure it out. I quit my job. I said yes. I told the world, and then I figured out how to build my business. So the same thing for you.
Wait, you didn't have the action plan?
No action plan.
You didn't have the steps to success?
You're not going to know how. You're really not going to know how it's going to happen. So the first thing is to set the goal. And then the second thing is to believe you're going to figure it out and you're going to achieve it. I see Jamie's on here. Jamie's going after a huge goal. Second month in business, she's going after a ranked Director 1, which is huge, right?
She's going to blow past it.
She's going to blow past it, too.
Month.
Second month in business, barely any experience in the industry. And what have we been talking about all month? We've been talking about Director 1. We've been talking about her goal. We didn't talk about everything she needed to do, right? No, we've been talking about her goal of hitting Director 1. And what have we done throughout the whole month? Is figured it out. Has learned by action. Jamie's committed. She's not just interested in building her business. If I was committed when I first started, I would have made money way faster. And I'm grateful Kylie and I have been committed the last couple of years so we can help people have success way faster than we've ever had success. But yes, number 1 is set the goal. And then number 2 is you will figure out how to achieve it. And I know most people really struggle with that. They want to know the how. They want to know all the steps. You just set the goal, and then you figure it out. So Kylie and I repeated that over and over throughout the course of our first year, especially. All right, we said yes. We're telling the world this is our dreams. We're going after our dreams, and we figured it out during the process. You're not going to know how things are going to go. But if you have that belief that everything's going to work out, it will. It's not going to happen how you expect it to happen, but it will actually happen better for you. Looking back, everything will make sense.
No, that's so true. So if you're committed to achieving your goals, drop down "I'm committed" in the comments below. So Kacy and I, we're starting something new. We're starting it today. But it's nothing out of the ordinary for us. But I truly believe you can always master the fundamentals, right? So for Kacy and I, we've actually done this may be our 6th. We've done a lot of them. We're doing a 14-day video challenge. You know that. We're here every day anyway. But specifically with this challenge, we're going to be more committed, right? I'm going to be more committed to the basics of Facebook Lives that I haven't been working on, right? There's some little
social media basics.
There's so many little social media basics that are easy to take for granted, make up stories. I don't have time, right? It's the same thing. So for Kacy and I, we're starting this new challenge. It's a 14-day video challenge. It's with Ray Higdon, but today was day number 1. It was super basic, mastering the fundamentals. But here's the truth. I don't always do the basics when it comes to posting on social media. There are some basic strategies and
even just a social media daily routine.
Oh, my word.
I'm interested in it.
I'm interested in it, but I'm not committed, right? I need to be more committed to that daily routine. So Kacy and I constantly invest in ourselves to get better, right? And to, know when I'm falling short and just we're always working on getting better. And when you put your money down, you actually put the work in. And so Kacy and I, we're starting this 14-day video challenge. It starts today, but for the next 14 days, there's actually some amazing human. Shout out to Stacy Hall. She types out all the notes every single day, and they're incredible, right? These notes today, they give you Ray Higdon's social media basics, the things
daily routine,
the things that you should be doing every single day if you're building a business online. So, we have a giveaway for you tonight. If you'd like day 1 notes, of the 14-day video challenge. I got the screenshots on my phone, so just send me a message and I'll get those screenshots over to you so you can see, the basics of maybe where you're falling short in your business. Kacy and I are committed to this challenge, right? Because every time I've done this challenge, I've made more money when it was over, right? So it's not a science project. I know if I trust the process, amazing things are going to happen. So we want to invite you to be on this journey to see the transformation that we have in the next 14 days.
So if you'd like those notes of the 14-day challenge, send Kylie a message, drop 14-day challenge notes, tag us. We'll make sure to get the daily notes over to you.
All right. Well, hey, thank you for being here. We're so stoked that you hung out with us today. If you're just hopping on, check out the beginning of this video. We got a little fired up. If you've never achieved your goals,
you got to watch the whole thing.
You may want to start at second number 1 and watch all the way through. So, okay. Hey, thank you so much, PK. When this video is over, I am going to send you those notes as soon as possible. Jojo says yes. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
I'm already busy right now. Okay. We love you. We're so grateful for you. Thank you so much for being here, Brigetta. You're amazing. Okay. We'll see you soon.
See ya.
Take care.